come on, yeah. Come on, yeah.
Lisa! Goodness gracious me!
Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Topical Teamsheets. My name is Josh and I'll be guiding you through who we at In the Dugout think would make the best starting 11 fitting certain criteria. Today we're starting with my team, Manchester United. Join me as we take a look at who we've chosen as the best 11 to play for the Red Devils in the Premier League era.
Daddy told me when I was just a baby.
Kicking off our very first topical team sheet is Dutch veteran Edwin van der Sar, who spent 6 trophy-laden seasons at Old Trafford before hanging up his gloves in 2011. Amongst the numerous clean sheet records VDS broke at United, his legacy at Old Trafford became eternal when he made the crucial save in the penalty shootout against Chelsea to win the 2008 Champions League. The first of 4 club captains to feature in this team sheet, Gary Neville spent the best part of 2 decades at his boyhood team, winning 20 major honours and being named in the PFA Premier League Team of the Year 5 times. The older Neville brother was renowned for his passion for United, as he showed when he decided to celebrate Rio Ferdinand's stoppage time winner against bitter rivals Liverpool, not in front of the home fans, but the away fans. The first of our centre-backs comes in the form of another club captain, Nemanja Vidic. The Super Sub was named in the PFA Premier League Team of the Year in 4 of the 5 title-winning campaigns he enjoyed at United, and was also twice named the Premier League Player of the Season. Rio Ferdinand became Britain's most expensive footballer and the world's most expensive defender when he joined from Rose's rivals Leeds in 2002. He certainly proved his worth, as in the 12 years he spent as a Red Devil, he won 6 Premier League winners' medals and also scored the winner in 2 consecutive home games against Liverpool. And the 203 clean sheets could have been so much more if only he'd attended his drugs test. Left back Patrice Evra's time at Manchester United saw him become one of the club's most popular ever players. As a quick and powerful fullback, the Frenchman was never shy of going forward, and he capped off his 8-year-long Old Trafford career with a scorcher against Bayern Munich, the passion of which, he later went on to say, was motivated by the tragic Munich air disaster. Bursting into the limelight with that halfway line goal against Wimbledon, London-born lifelong Red Devil David Beckham had a right foot most footballers could only ever aspire to. A set-piece specialist for club and country, Becks took both the stoppage time corners that provided United their fairy tale comeback against Bayern Munich, sealing off the remarkable treble. Patrick Vieira's nemesis Roy Keane is arguably the greatest captain United have ever had. The aggressive Irishman gained a reputation for being someone that you didn't mess with, as Man City's Alf Inge Haaland discovered when Keane effectively ended his career with a knee-high tackle that he cited as revenge for an incident 4 years previously. United fans got to see the better side of Keano more often than not though, and he was inspirational in his side's dramatic Champions League semi-final comeback against Juventus in 1999. Another central midfielder, whose unique selling point wasn't tackling, was Paul Scholes, whose fiery hair would often be matched by his temper. But it is a somewhat unique vision and passing that has led to many of the all-time greats, including Zinedine Zidane and Edgar Davids, calling him the best midfielder of his generation. Former Inter Milan owner Massimo Moratti once tried to buy the former England international, but Scholes told him that the only way he would play for him would be if he bought Manchester United. Such was his passion for the club. And such was his impact in the 2 decades he spent at the Old Trafford club, that he retired after winning the league for the 10th time in 2011, came out of retirement the following year, and won the league again in 2013, before finally retiring for good. Potentially the greatest British footballer ever, Giggsy smashed a plethora of records on his way to worldwide legendary status. He broke Sir Bobby Charlton's United appearance record 6 years before retiring, has the most assists in Premier League history, has the most winners' medals in Premier League history, and is the only player to have played in 22 consecutive Premier League seasons, scoring in all but his final one. And let's not forget that scintillating solo effort against Arsenal in extra time of the 1999 FA Cup semi-final replay. Another former United captain, King Eric, made the shock move to Old Trafford from reigning champions Leeds United in 1992, and was invaluable in helping guide the Red Devils to Premier League glory in 4 of the 5 seasons he spent there, before prematurely calling time on his career at the age of just 30. Much like Roy Keane, Cantona was not someone to be messed with, and his scandalous kung fu kick on Crystal Palace fan Matthew Simmons in 1995 exemplified the zeal that made the Frenchman one of the all-time greats. He is often touted as being one of the key driving forces behind the team spirit that was embodied by the 1999 treble-winning side, despite having retired 2 years earlier. Such was his charismatic presence that United have failed to replace since. Rounding off our first topical team sheet is a man that Sir Alex Ferguson had to wait a year to sign. Dutchman Ruud van Nistelrooy finally made his move to Manchester in 2001, and his first season saw him break the record for scoring in consecutive league games, as he was named the PFA Players Player of the Year. He won the Premier League Golden Boot and Player of the Season in 2002-03, his only title-winning campaign in England, and was named by the FIFA-affiliated International Federation of Football History and Statistics as the best goal scorer of the first decade of the 21st century. That concludes the Manchester United Premier League 11 topical team sheet. Let's take a look at the squad again. In goal, Edwin van der Sar. At right back, Gary Neville. At centre back, Nemanja Vidic and Rio Ferdinand. At left back, Patrice Evra. On the right of midfield is David Beckham. In the middle are Roy Keane and Paul Scholes, whilst Ryan Giggs completes the midfield 4. Up front are Eric Cantona and Ruud van Nistelrooy. So there you have it, a team sheet with just under 5,000 appearances in total, and an ability to take on just about any team in history. If anyone needed clarification on why United are the greatest team of the Premier League era, then this would be the place to come. This has been Josh from In the Dugout. I'll see you next time, but until then, thank you for watching, and goodbye.